again, and we got two fighters here. We've got Rory MacDonald, who's a welterweight contender from Quesnel, BC, local boy right here, and Demetrious Johnson, who is the first ever flyweight champion for UFC. You got the belt over your shoulder. We have to show off the bling a little bit. Look at that. Okay, so boys, I don't even know really where to start with you, because UFC is palatable for many, not palatable for those who think about their children in the ring, which is where my parental head goes. Your mom, Rory, goes to all of your matches?
Yeah, she's my biggest supporter. She's, you know, she wasn't too into it at the start, but you know, if I was gonna do it, she, you know, she was by my side the whole way. So,
that's
you know,
impressive.
she's awesome. And
you're winning like crazy, which is so fun to watch, I'm sure.
Yeah, that helps.
How did you get into this? In Quesnel?
Well, it wasn't Quesnel, actually. It was in Kelowna, BC, where I made my start. I founded MMA gym there, Toshido Mixed Martial Arts. And
at what age?
At 14, and never looked back.
And Demetrious, you're from Seattle.
Yep.
How did you get into this particular line of work?
I wrestled through high school, then I went to college for about 2 years, and then I always wanted to stay active, and then, you know, I saw The Ultimate Fighter, saw Rashad Evans hitting the bag up the hill, and I was like, I'm going to try this. He can fight in the street. So I went to the gym, started punching the bag, and a guy saw me, and he goes, you want to learn mixed martial arts? And I said, sure, let's do it, and everything's history from there.
The rest is history. Okay, guys, how do you prepare yourself to get into that ring? Night after night, the crowds are screaming. It's going down. It's intense. It's so tense. That's why I can't watch it. Yeah. I mean, I literally get so panicked for you guys going in there, because it seems so vicious, but it really is an art form.
Yeah, I mean, you know, he's been doing it since he was 14. You know, and the beautiful thing about mixed martial arts, there's so many different aspects of it. Where, you know, I started out wrestling when I was in 8th grade. He started, you know, doing mixed martial arts when he was 14, and it's something you train for, and you just go out there and you handle business.
And what do you do when you think, I can't continue on, and then you end up winning a fight? Like, what is it mentally? Where do you go in your mind?
No, I think that's what's in you to become a fighter. You know, that extra push. You know, to push yourself beyond your limits. I think that's you know, a lot of the criteria it takes to become a fighter in the first place. So I can't really explain it. It's something inside you to push forward.
It's that warrior vibe. Interesting. Okay, so when you won this title, you're the first ever flyweight champion. How did that feel?
It felt great. You know, the belt was a lot heavier than I expected it was going to be.
How much do you weigh?
I weigh 120. Well, I walk around 145 pounds, but I fight at 125. So there's a lot of dieting goes into it. You know, a lot of drinking a lot of water, like 2 gallons a day.
Wow.
So it's a lot of dieting, but you know, it was awesome to be the first champion in the division. You know, I go down to history. So you know, 50 years from now, hopefully the UFC is still around. If they look in the data books, they look at 125, they'll see Demetrious Johnson there. So
nobody can ever take that away from you.
Nobody.
How does your wife feel? You got a 9-month-old baby. How does your wife feel when you get in the ring? I know I keep going back there, but I can't help it.
She's totally fine with it. You know, she's been with me since my second amateur fight in mixed martial arts, and
so she knew what she was getting into.
She knew what she was getting into. I laid it on the table to begin with. I was like, yo, baby, hey, this is how it's gonna work. I fight for a living, and I ain't big yet, but hopefully I will get there. And she went with the punches with me. So
well, you might get bigger at UFC 174. That's happening down at Rogers Arena on June the 14th. Tickets go on sale April 26th.
Yep, this Saturday.
Get involved. Maybe that'll be my first UFC experience. I should get down there and do that. Okay, get your tickets on sale on the 26th. Get to Rogers Arena on June 14th. But you two, this evening, 9 o'clock, you're at the Red Card?
Red Card Room.
Red Card Room on Smythe. If you want to come down, meet the boys, get your picture taken. And you guys do get recognized wherever you go, don't you? With the UFC.
Here and there,
They're
yeah.
diehard fans. Big time. What's your ultimate goal?
To be the champion.
Get one of those.
Yeah, welterweight division, for sure.
Keep your eyes peeled for these two. Demetrious, Rory, thank you so much for being with us here on Breakfast Television. We're back in a moment with more on BT after this. I'm going to come down. I'm going to check this out.